Hello everybody, my name is Lewy and welcome back to Xbox Live Gamer Hub. Today we'll be taking a look at Monster Energy Supercross 2, developed and published by Milestone. So I consider myself pretty easy to please. I like things that go fast and make loud noises, so the next instalment of Monster Energy Supercross got me excited to carve my way through the mud. Starting off, the game seems to offer a decent roster of modes and things to do, including many single player modes such as career, single events, time attacks, championships, online multiplayer and a large free roam area called the Compound, where you can hone your skills and get plenty of practice, and even a track editor to let your imagination run wild. Naturally, I decided to jump straight in and start with my career, where the game will prompt you to make a character. Already, just by being in the menus, you can tell the game is pretty. The character customization looks good, however only consists of preset faces, with the ability to only change the colour of features like eyes and hair. You can also apply some hats, sunglasses, a handful of tattoos and some pretty little earrings too if that's your thing. Graphically, the character models all look great, but are incredibly limited. What makes this worse is that there are tons of little cutscenes that involve your character, such as press interviews and fan meetups, so it kinda sucks that you're always looking at a character that was practically made for you. Before starting my first race, I was eager to see what the bikes look like. The models are really impressive, probably on par to Milestone's most recent Ride 3, and has customization options to match, type and colour options for almost every part, and a ton of livery and decal options you'll be sure to create a masterpiece you're proud of. So being the stubborn gamer I am, I said no to being shown the tutorial, and headed straight for the start line, being literally the last one out of the gate, flying off into the stratosphere and grinding my face along the mud. I decided to take a step back and I should learn how to play. The game isn't just accelerate and steer, so after looking at how to actually ride the bike, I found myself taking pole position in no time. Supercross 2 has this great dual stick lean mechanic. Use your left thumbstick to steer and your right thumbstick to lean your body, so you can cut corners tight and sharp. But it's not just about doing this every time, it's knowing when to implement your leaning. Do it on a long turn and you'll lose speed, forget to do it on a tight turn and you'll end up off the track. So in conclusion, the physics feel great on the ground, but in the air things get a little stiff. But other than that, throwing the bike around looks and feels pretty good. Audio quick, now the sounds of the bikes are utterly fantastic. The harmonics of multiple bikes, the revving of the engine at the beginning of the race, and in the air is a guilty pleasure. The music however is a bit disappointing, and the announcer commentary seems to be the same 5 audio clips played over and over again. Pretty early on, I turned off the music and just let a Spotify playlist run wild. Now a thing I'm really not keen on is the insane grind this game offers. Things like hats and grips for your motorcycle costing upwards of 30k, and man, there are a lot of things to unlock. Some people might think this is good, but the price of these items compared to the amount of credits you get from racing is huge. I'm not saying I want to be able to purchase every item after a few races, but I think this needs a little bit of tweaking. So to sum up, Monster Energy Supercross 2 is very pretty. It's gritty, and it's a great motorcycle game that just needs a few tweaks here and there to please the masses. If you are a motocross fan, then this is a must-have. But if you're just in the market for a motorcycle game, then I believe Ride 3 is still your best bet. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like, follow and subscribe to us on all the socials. I'll see you all in the next one.